first video for Norwal Farm. We're going to try a YouTube channel. Just give you a little history here, and then the videos that are upcoming have been accumulated over the past year or so, and so I'll try to put those together. They may be in random order. I'm very new to this as far as editing videos, and so bear with me. I'll try to improve as we go. And so anyway, a little history about me. I'm a retired veterinarian. I practiced for a little over 40 years. First 14 years was in mixed animal practice. I retired last January, and Roger and I have decided to start a sheep farm. I raised sheep as a kid, and through grade school and high school showed them in 4-H. And I always said when I retired I wanted to have a sheep farm. So anyway, I retired in December, turned 70 in August, and so in 2021 we decided we were going to have a sheep farm. So first thing you do is obviously order the sheep, which we did. We're going to have White Dorpers, they're hair sheep, and they'll be meat sheep. So we ordered them, taking delivery next year in 2023, but we had no land, we had no buildings, we just ordered the sheep, which that's obviously the first thing you do. So anyway, they're on order. So then we started looking for land. I ordered them a year ago, July. And so we started looking for some property and kept looking. We looked for several months. And in October, we found a piece of property in southern Sheboygan County, which was really perfect for us. It's 50 acres, 22 or 3 of it's tillable, has a wetland, had some scrub land with trees, and so we purchased that. We found it in October, and took us 6 months to close on it. We had to do some surveying and move some boundaries, and one thing led to another. But the property owner was willing to work with us, and definitely wanted to sell. And once we saw the property, we knew that was the property. So we went ahead and paid for surveying and had a perk test done, engaged an architect for the house, and general contractor. We probably spent close to $10,000 on services on land that we didn't own. So leap of faith, but Roger and I are both very decisive people, and we moved forward. So anyway, we closed on the land on March the 16th. Little history about Roger and I. We met 2 years ago in March. I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2020. And we just hit it off. Our birthdays are 3 days apart. As I said, I'm a retired veterinarian. He's still working. He just turned 62. I'm just turned 70. But he's a senior manager at In Place Machining in Milwaukee, and enjoys what he does. And so I was hoping he would be open to having a farm, and when I mentioned it, he just said, oh yeah, he'd love to do that. So this is the beginning of our story. There's a number of ways to build a sheep farm, but this is the way we did it. So like I said, we met March 16th actually of 2020, and got the farm. So then last year we decided that we did want to get married. So let's get married on the farm, which is great. Let's do that. We decided that in, I think it was June. We had the property, but guess what? No buildings. So what do? You get a barn. So we got a barn, or ordered one, and fit in with their timeline. They said, well, probably the middle of August or 1st of September. And we had planned on getting married on October 1st. So they did the barn, and they finished it 2 days before the wedding. So nothing like a tight timeline, but as I said, Roger and I both like to be motivated. So anyway, this first video is basically the barn going up. I think they started it, oh golly, I want to say the first week in September, and it took them about 10 days to finish it. And the final touches were the garage door that went in 2 days before the wedding. So So it's the building going up, and then just a few photos from the wedding to let you know what the inside of the barn looked like when we got done. And there's a photo of Roger and I. Obviously, you'll see I'm the one sitting down. And so that's the first video. Like I said, there's going to be a number of them. We'll have some from, when we got the land and different improvements we've done on the land. We still have yet to put in fencing and all that. So a lot to be done. The new house will break ground on next spring. So didn't want to do that this fall, take a chance on the weather, and we don't have to move. We're living here in Mequon to Wisconsin. So anyway, like I said, there's a number of ways to start a sheep farm. This is what we did. We had the ability to purchase the land we wanted, and makes it nice. And so we're going to take you along on the journey as we go, and you'll see, the good things that happen and sometimes the mistakes we make, but keeping a good attitude and a positive attitude all along. So thanks for joining us on this inaugural video. And if you like it, please hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell. You'll be notified of future videos. And please like it if you do like this content. I'm not sure how often I will be able to post. Like I said, I'm still very new to this, just learning how to edit the videos, and I tried to download a software program for video editing, and my computer wouldn't allow it. So anyway, I've got a little bit of a learning curve, but I like challenges. So anyway, happy holidays to you and your family, and hope you like this, and we'll bring you some more in the future. Take care.
Putting up the trusses now. They've got 2 up so far.